Congratulations, Lisa,
Oh,
on
thank you.
getting the official. You've had the job for, how long were you intern for?
18 months.
It's a long time to be intern.
Yes.
What does it feel like to have the actual job now, officially?
Well, it's a great feeling. It just shows confidence and, it's actually, I'm excited about the momentum we can do moving forward. We have a great team in place and we can bring things forward now, move forward.
There seems to be some buzz that things are going to happen, that you're going to see more investment in the community. What are your thoughts on locally right now, on the growth locally?
Well, when you talk about investment into the community locally, like seeing Home Depot coming and the two developments, north and south, commercial developments that are happening, investment attraction is a priority for our organization. And really what that is, it's really about getting the research, getting the data, and making data-driven strategies to attract investment. And really what that is really marketing the region for those opportunities outside of the region and within. So when you look at investment attraction for commercial retail, for example, we went out and we got the data and the research. We can't just say, Home Depot, come here. We need to give them facts and data. And so we need to get all that information first and then really look at that and say, is there an opportunity? Like, why should they come? And so then it's our job, really. We go out and we get their interest. It takes the rest of, the community, we play a small part in that. We get them interested in the market, and we do that with the data. But then it takes, everyone else, when they come to town, we want to make sure that they're seeing the best parts of the community and that they're meeting people and they get to know, the rules and regulations and everything they need to know. We introduce them to planning and development, for example, because they need to know how to do business in town and how to get those permits and all of these types of things. So it really is that team sport. But one of the things, what we're seeing locally is, 5 years ago, we started doing that research and data and going out and marketing the community that way to those specific developers and retailers. So it's exciting to see that happen now locally because we haven't had a commercial development like that in the last 10 years.
Time, yeah.
And so now to have two, that's really exciting. So I think you're going to see a buzz around that because these anchors, we've got Walmart Supercenter and Home Depot. Those are two anchors which will attract other retail and other investment into the region. So, we're seeing that. And especially in those areas as well, there's other pieces of land, for example, that other developers can buy and have like neighborhood commercial development and things like that. So I think that's what we're seeing a little bit in terms of like excitement locally in the community on that commercial portfolio.
So let's go bigger now. Trump just attacked Iran, and we are the arguably the third largest proven oil reserve in the world. Now, if you take the potential for what, they're talking about getting the oil from the middle ground. And there's a lot of countries right now that are saying, look, we just want stability. So we have two issues. So Trump went and took the Venezuelan leader and Venezuelan oil, similar to our oil. They have more of it because they're the largest proven oil resource in the world, or reserve in the world.
Are they proven?
Debatable, but from what I'm hearing. But I mean, at any moment, their political system is not, stable. But our problem is that, we struggle to get pipelines built or, approved. I mean, the fact that Carney did an MOU and everyone's like, oh my God, an MOU, this is so great. Does that actually turn into growth? Does it turn into construction? So in your position of being the head of economic development and tourism for the Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo region, what are the feels you're getting out there that this could potentially be a good thing for us if we actually just we're a stable country to do business with for energy needs? Absolutely,
we are a stable country to do business with. I think there is a shift with everything that's gone on over the last couple of years. This announcement, this MOU, it's optimistic. because I think it's the first time in a very long time that some of these conversations have happened, and there's actual, there's something behind it now. There's some meat behind it. So having that MOU, it is exciting. With our region in particular, we always have exciting things that are happening. We have one of the largest resources, like you said, I believe it's the 4th proven reserves in the world. We've talked about this. There's potential. We've developed technology that has, taken the bitumen and from the surface level, and we've been able to turn that, the oil sands, right? We've been able to process that. Now, over the last 50 years, and particularly in the last 25 years, we have that SAGD, what we call, and so it's the stuff deep in the surface. And so what we don't have proven yet is that middle layer of
billions
bitumen.
and billions of barrels.
And so there's so much opportunity there, and we both know that there's technologies that are being worked on and being developed now to commercialize that, and I think that's exciting. So over and above what's going on in the world, like there's excitement and there's opportunity that lives here in Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo. With these announcements of like this MOU and all the things that are happening in the world, I think it just makes things more optimistic here, and the fact that we are a reliable and stable country is to our benefit.
What is the plan for Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo economic development and tourism for the next year?
Well, for the next year, there's a number of projects that we're continuing on, but as you're aware, last year we got a brand new board of directors. We also have a new council in place right now. And so in the next month, actually, we're developing our new 5-year strategic plan. I know that mayor and council are developing their strategic plan right now. These plans will be, in alignment. But for the next year, besides building off of the momentum and the work that we've started through tourism development and through working with local businesses, and right now we're actually doing a business retention and expansion strategy. So we're really wanting to hear from the local business community, what are some of your challenges? What are some of your pain points? What are some of the things, what we hear from this survey that we're going to be going out with businesses to ask the local businesses. What we really want to get from that is, ideas of how we can put programs in or pilot projects in place to support our local businesses. And so we're building off of that. And then this strategy will inform what we do over the next few years from that. And then, of course, building off our investment attraction strategies as well. And so our new 5-year strategic plan will be in alignment with council. And so I'm really looking forward to all the work that rolls out and the plans that we make over the next 5 years. I'm really looking forward to that this year.
I think we need to, like in Fort McMurray, we need to simultaneously look at 2 things. We need to not upset the local businesses that have been here for years so they can benefit from this new attention as well. But on the other point, with Quarry Ridge, I know there's going to be a lot of little retail locations opening up. I know there's going to be some retail locations opening up in addition to Walmart. I know you can't tell me everything, but is there stuff coming down the pipe that we'll be excited about as a community?
Absolutely. I can say that confidently. First of all, I want to go back to the data. I know that, businesses coming in, it is competition. But the reason they're coming in, again, it goes back to that data. Of all the money that people of Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo spend on retail, we're losing almost 40% of it. So even though there's a new retailer coming in, as a community, we're already losing money to that retailer because people are leaving the community to go out and buy those things. I like to say Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo, we have everything we need, not necessarily everything we want. So people leave the community to go out and purchase those things that they want. And I said, we're already losing the money to those retailers. Now, with those retailers coming to our community, we're not spending our money to give jobs to people in Edmonton. We're actually spending our money to support local jobs. With the Home Depot that's coming, that's 250 jobs. 250 jobs. That's one store. This is excellent, I think, for our community. And I think we need to look at it as complement versus competition. And also competition makes us all better.
Yeah.
But to go back to your question about, are there things that are coming? Yes, I mean, these anchors that are attracting other types of retail in, there's lots of businesses that aren't here that think they should be. And now that they're looking at some of these other retailers that are coming, they're looking at our market again, and they're reaching out, they're asking questions. And one of the things that we've done for the past several years is attend a retail and development show. We exhibit at that show, and we have all our materials. We meet with developers and retailers, and you build those relationships over the years. This past January, we went to the last show, and the typical retailers that we always meet with, they always want an update on, where things are. Some of the retailers that have met with us for the past, 4 or 5 years faithfully didn't. And the reason they didn't meet with us this time is because they're like 98% ready to sign the deal. So that is exciting. And, I can't say that yet because, who knows if that last 2% is a non-negotiable, but there's going to be some exciting announcements in 2026, and I'm excited for that.